Hey everybody, May the 5th, 2022. Hope you're all doing very well. Happy Cinco de Mayo if you celebrate that. But I did want to tell you we've had a lot of pretty dramatic news stories that came along with this pan sell-off in the stock market, along with oil. We had a lot of silver stuff that was just taking a hit as well. Cryptocurrencies are taking a hit. These are the days that you get in and buy. I know it's really hard to say that, and I'm not saying buy a lot. Maybe just buy, your percentages if you're trading. Okay. Beyond that, I really wanted to give you some news about what was going on with baby formula. And I don't know if you guys have heard about this, but maybe you've heard about the shortages in baby formula. But I would tell you, I have a couple of friends that were looking for baby formula, and there is no, and I mean no formula for 1,600 miles in a square radius where we can get formula. There's nothing. So I don't know how this is going to affect hospitals, newborn infants. How about working mothers, supply line issues? This could be a major catastrophe. Now, here's another major thing about this. I don't know about even putting this out because I just got my a banned video, a video that I was told had to be taken down because it talked about Russian oligarchs that were missing. I'm not going to go into that news story altogether again because I think that it could be taken down quite possibly. The other thing was Lake Mead. We had gotten an alert here in California about taking and not using as much water, that we were allowed to water 1 day a week, and if we went over those guidelines we were going to get massively charged. And if you have a certain amount of people in your household, they wanted to know how many people were living in your home so that they can give you an allotted usage. And I just was like, wow, that's pretty dramatic, you guys. I don't know if you're getting that where you're at. I heard that New Mexico and Nevada, maybe we're looking at some severe water shortage stories as well. Here's the problem I have with this is we have in California, Santa Ana riverbed, and when we get water from rain, it basically gets washed out into the ocean. It doesn't get kept, it's not stored, and I just don't understand that. I know that in Sacramento, I used to live in Sacramento, and they have the deltas, and kind of the same thing, where the river comes in from the Folsom, and I know that there's a dam up there, but the rest of the deltas, the water is literally washed out into the ocean. This doesn't make any sense. I know that, I've looked into this, and it's, trying to save the minnow and the salmon, the red salmon that come up, and what they feed on, that kind of thing. But I really think that, people are going to hate on me over this. But I think the water shortage is a big deal. And just saying like, hey, well, you're just not going to get water and you're not going to be able to use it. That's pretty dramatic. Just kind of like what we're going through with oil, right? I know you need oil, you need to get to work, you need to have food, and but we're going to cut that back dramatically so you can't use it, or we're going to make it so expensive that it's prohibitive for you. I don't. Oh, and let's give you another more expensive, alternative like solar or wind. And in certain places, this is just cost prohibitive, right? So I just don't. We're seeing this problem throughout the UK and Australia, that they are having the same issues. And if wind is not right or the weather doesn't work out correct, just like what happened in Texas with them getting their wind turbines frozen over. Just not the right time, you guys. We needed to have these things in order before we decided to change over our oil. So I know that people are like, hey, oil is going to go down at some point. The only thing I think that the only way oil is going to go down if we have new, how do we put it, pandemic restrictions. Hopefully I can say that word here. We'll find out. If we have restrictions again, then people will not be going to work, that kind of thing. That would be the only other way that I can see that oil would go down again. And if we have another, major alert where people are just like, staying home, maybe recession kind of thing, that's another possibility. But otherwise, I see oil continuing to go up. People still need to get their food. People are still going to work, and people are still going to school. So we're going to need oil. But anyways, you guys, much love to you all. I wanted to thank you so much for subscribing, my new subscribers. I really do appreciate it, and the conversations I have with you guys in my chat. I do really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much, and I'll talk to you again soon. Thank you.